have a pretty big size cut right here below the knee. We also have one on the left side. I'm going to show you how I will treat it and also how to prevent infection from occurring. So we're first going to go ahead and make sure it's really clean. And you can either use an iodine solution, you can use betadine, or you can even use just soap and water. The whole point is just to get the wound really clean and get all the dirt and bacteria out. So I'm going to start with the iodine solution, and I'm just going to kind of lightly rub it in. For the fresh wounds, it's going to sting a little bit, so you'll just have to work with them. After I've rubbed that in, I'm just going to go ahead and just really wash the legs with soap. I want to make sure I'm getting their legs really clean, and in case I miss anything microscopic. Go ahead and rinse it off. So now that the legs are washed and clean, we're going to go ahead and let the hair dry, and then we'll move on to the second step. So you can get a close look up of what it looks like. And his knee is actually swollen along with his tendon. Okay, so we are on to phase 2 now, and we're going to go ahead and put some ointment on it, then we're going to go ahead and wrap it as well. The type of ointment I like to use is like a triple antibiotic cream, such as like a Neosporin, something over the counter. Or if you have something from the vet, you can go ahead and use that as well. Here I have this steroid cream that I got from the vet. It's one of my favorites. It is a steroid, however, I like the fact that it helps prevent proud flush from occurring, and it seems to really get these wounds healed quick. So I'm just going to put a little dab on it. But like I said, a Neosporin works really well too. Flies are just real bad. I'm going to put a dab on this side. This cut really isn't bad. It's just a little bit of hair that came off, but this one is much deeper. So I'm going to spend more time caring for this one. You can tell he's already has an infection within the leg, and that's just from less than 24 hours from the bacteria getting in there. So I do have him on some antibiotics for that. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is use a non-stick pad, and I'm also going to go ahead and use some vet wrap. I just want to keep this wound really, really clean as much as I can. Non-stick, the vet wrap goes on. This one's a little challenging because it's kind of up on his knee, but I'm just going to do the best I can. I just want to go a couple times around, and I'm not being too tight. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my standing wrap. And I'm just going to put the standing wrap over it. Awkward because of the position that it's at, but we just have to work with that. Again, I'm not putting it on too tight, but I'm putting it on snug enough to where it'll stay on. And I'm going to also put some tape around it because he likes to take his wraps off. Just a couple rounds, like not tight. There we go. And we're good to go. And I'm going to repeat this tomorrow too.